We are out. Kayla's not here, so the beginning of this was the most expensive unit we've ever purchased. And it's only a 5x5. It's this tall by that deep. $2,700. Let's pack it up, head back to the house. We are back, and like I said, this was the most expensive one we've ever bought. It was only a 5x5, right? Now, in the beginning little clip you did see, I think everybody saw a whole bunch of records, like a ton of them. They are not in here because it has been 100 degrees in South Carolina, and we obviously did not want to put the records in here. And it's been only a day, but we don't know exactly how long they would last in here. So what we're gonna do is go through the rest of the unit right here, which is only a little bit of things, 5x5. Looks pretty good though. And then after that, we're gonna head inside and then go through the records. There was a lot of them, a ton of them. So we got a table, I got some gloves. Do you think I need a table? Yeah, let's go ahead and get a table. Let's be prepared, let's be professionals with a table and some gloves. We're out here early today. Put my gloves on. Not a whole bunch of stuff for $2,700. So I'm hoping, did you buy this for $2,700? You must have ate your Wheaties and your coffee that day or something. All right, let's get to work. What do we got here first? We got some record breaking things here. Little turntable. Ooh. I think that's the belt that goes inside of it or something. Something is definitely broken in this. It's a Radio Shack too. The Lab 1200, fully automatic though. We already actually have a turntable. And then what is this? So that's probably not a whole bunch of money. Oh, then you have one of these. Technotics. Whole bunch of cassettes.
I think my teacher had one of those.
Really? What would they play? The VeggieTales song?
Probably.
Is that what they would play? All right, then in the back of the locker, you had these huge JVCs speakers. Now, what you would do with this, because the boxes are really bad, you pop these bad boys open, and then you would see how much the JVC SP330s go for. And then you would probably just take out the tweeters, and then you would go ahead and take out the sub, and that's how you would sell it. Like selling this in the box because the box is really bad. And then some of them, if they're high-end speakers, you can sell the fronts of them. If they're damaged, you can't really sell them. But they're not in terrible condition, so we'll look them up. They are made in Japan, so they're a little bit, these are the SP330 WDs. I don't know. What do you think? I think that's at least $1,000 right there.
I hope so.
No, doubtful. Probably more like $30. So we're probably up to $60 hairs. So that's something. I mean, we're nipping at it. Oh my goodness, this is heavy.
Fresh vegetables?
Vegetables? Doesn't feel like fresh vegetables. We got us some cast iron first. That's just a pan or something. Something that maybe, I don't know, a grate you would cook over? Put on a campfire? I don't know. I don't know. All right, now let these all be like Griswold or something. This one actually looks pretty good. What is it? It's just a skillet. Doesn't look like it doesn't have a name, but it could be older. Actually, I think there's a name right there.
Barbara.
Barbara. Yeah, okay, so that one's Barbara. What is this one? All right, it's a Wagner. Wagner Sydney O, the 1109. Little grillet. So that one might be worth a little bit. Not a whole bunch, but maybe 30, 40 bucks. I think the other one's going to be a Wagner, too, because they look exactly the same. You got, what is that one? Favorite? I ain't never heard of that one before. No, Favorite? Something where? Number 3. This could be worth some decent money because it's, yeah. I don't know. It's a nice light piece of cast iron, so maybe made in the US of A. Another Wagner ware, Sydney O. This one is the, can't see what that says, 1956, I think. The number right there. So we'll look that one up. This one looks like a lodge. It is thick and it's also broken. No, not a lodge. Number 8, 1058. Really hoping to see some Griswold stuff because that stuff sells for way better. This one's got a nice little heat ring, made in the USA, number 8, 1058 inch. That one's got a little big bow in it. No cracks though. These are definitely older, but I don't know how much money. Geez, maybe 20 bucks a piece, somewhere around there. The original Crackle Barrel. Look at that thing, got the heat ring and everything in there. I don't know, that's probably another 20 bucks. And no cracks. Some of these might actually end up in our booth. And then now there is a bog off, and this is what people make in the bog off, right? Y'all,
Yeah.
y'all use these cast irons out here. We go to the bog off and
Actually
sell
need
this.
one.
You need one? Well, guess what? You got one right here. This is jammed in
I have
there.
one.
So
I
what?
tried to use it. Just
Didn't work out for you?
didn't work out.
All right, so this probably goes to one of these, I'm assuming. Actually, I think it goes to that one. So we do have the lid for this one. That's actually a nice one.
Yeah.
So, all right, so we might have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 140, 150-ish, 170-ish. And that's just a big old cast iron, whatever. No name on it. Nothing like that. You do have the lid. So maybe $200 in cast iron. I would have to look up that one. Yeah, that one goes to that. All right, 200 bucks. I wonder it had so much weight in it. Really was hoping that would be. Now, they weren't in the picture, but we need everything we can get at this point. Because $2,000 is... Call me crazy. These grillets are nice, though. There's some nice stuff. You keep looking in here like there's not a lot left.
I'm looking at the solar panel kit.
Yeah, I got a solar panel kit.
That's
We could use that for your
pretty cool.
greenhouse.
What?
I guarantee it would be. What does this say? Store, save, water pump, candle holders, etc. All right. Whew, what is that? Is that a carburetor? What are we? All right. You got some sort of AC ground here, zebra fence. Oh, this is a fence for a doggy. Doggy loggy. I don't know why I always say doggy loggy. Spray adhesive. I mean, something's broken. Got a towel. Got a candle. I think it's been melted slightly, just slightly. Not a whole bunch. This is a water pump boat / RV. They were trying to sell it for $2. They didn't get $2 for it. That's usually not a good sign if you can't get $2 at a yard sale for it. And then
Whole bunch of gold.
whole bunch of gold. We wish. That's a lot of brass.
That is a lot of brass.
All right, well, brass, sometimes we can sell brass on Whatnot pretty good. This one's made in England. Ever see brass made in England? Look at that.
Does that go? No.
Does that go on there?
No, it doesn't.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
No, this has like a screw on it.
I know.
It doesn't go on there.
It must go on something in there.
All right, see if we can find it. Then you have, it might go on this thing, maybe? This made in Japan. This stuff is older, for sure. Nice Japan made. They have numbers on them. So is he trying to sell this stuff? Maybe a thrift store.
What's that?
I don't know, but it's weighted. See that? Like a...
Oh, so when you walk?
Oh, like what Scrooge had. You're 100% right.
that way it
It's like a
doesn't-
gimbal for a... This is a gimbal.
That thing is heavy.
It is heavy. No, people back in the day had some big old arms.
They
They
have
were-
some big old arms.
I got my candle. But guess what? She defies gravity. I could be like this. Look, just hold my candle. You could use it as a shield in battle. You could.
Oh yeah.
So that's pretty cool. That is made in the USA. No, made in India. Lacquered in the USA. Huh. That's pretty neat, actually. I ain't never seen one of those before. Still holding this in my hand. Another big candlestick holder. You walk around with that thing? Maybe. Somebody did. Nothing on the bottom of that. I don't know. These might be worth, what, $5 a piece or something? I want to know what these things are for. There's a candle on it. Okay, here it is. This goes in here. Like this. And then it just sits. That's a big brass candle holder right there now. Take a gander at that thing. I think we have a pair of pairs in here. Alright, then you have another one of these, big one, which ain't too shabby. And then you have another one of the gimbals that's like not really brass looking, but more goldish color. I don't know. And then not 100%. Oh, this is the little one. This one goes to this one. Like that. Check that out. So you got
Oh, that's cool.
a matching set there. Why would you think that they would have them screw off like that?
Just to store them. I guess.
Just to store them? Why are you storing the candle holders so much? Alright, I don't think that we have another... Do they have threads on that side? No. I don't think we have another one for the big one, though. We don't have two of those. We got two of these, though.
Maybe the big one goes in the middle.
Yeah, maybe the big one goes in the middle, yeah. Then you have, like, whatever this is. Wait a second. Would this go in here like this? Or did you unscrew it? Oh, no, it unscrewed at the bottom. Hold on. Because it's weird we have three of these. Alright, so this goes like this, and this goes like this, and then this goes like this. Possibly?
Possibly.
Because you have two of
Makes
these
sense. They're catchers.
for the little ones.
Yeah.
They're like little tiny wax catchers. Alright, there. This guy had a lot of candle holders. Two more there. And then one here. And then one here that's like a screw in that probably goes to this one, I'm assuming. Like this. Check that out. I've never seen them like that before. I'm sure they're not worth a ton of money than a big hanger, coat hanger thing. I mean, maybe $10 a piece, if that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Maybe 150, being generous.
What's out of there?
Oh gosh, what is that?
It's like metal.
Metal. Let me take a look. That's where they poured it. That was the pour. Yeah. I'm going to say 150 bucks in brass, and that's being super, super generous probably. Listen, I might be inflating prices a little bit on this one just to make myself feel better. So when I edit and the counter doesn't say $1 million, I'm not feeling too bad. This is an upgrade of a ladder. We'll go ahead and keep that. The ladder I have is worth absolutely nothing. It's terrible and it's dangerous, but we need two ladders at this place. And that's a $50 value right there. What do we got going on in here? Got some antique looking stuff. Joy something. I don't have a knife. I do have a knife. I kept it over here. Check that out. The old Kershaw. Alright, see what you got in here. Let me keep that open so I can stab myself later.
There's
Oh,
jewelry.
please be gold. That would really help the value of this. Alright, had to take the gloves off for this. Howard Miller, I think, is a watch. Alright, let me get down here. Let me get down and see what we're talking with. Alright.
Jewelry.
We got a lot of jewelry. Whoa. There ain't no way that's gold.
This is a hair clip.
Could be a hair clip. Alright, let's look at this first just to see if we're working with any actual gold. If this is gold, we just made all our money back, but there's no possible way that's gold. That'd be like the biggest gold piece. What's it say right there? Hey, it's a Monet. Is that what that says? Monet's actually pretty good. That's a good quality piece.
Yeah, it does say Monet.
Yeah, so that right there would probably be worth, like, on your whatnot show, Monet. Now, Monet does, I think, make gold stuff, but not like that. It'd probably be worth, you know, probably 40, 50 bucks.
This is sterling silver.
All right, that's a good piece of sterling silver, so that's nice.
I'm guessing that is too.
All right, I'm just trying to untangle it real quick. I know you're the best untangler out there. Now this, look, check that out. We just sold these last night.
Yeah.
So they are from the 1940s, right? Mm-hmm. And they are cut crystal that we learned. And they went for $40 a piece, and the clear ones are more expensive, mm-hmm. right? So that's good. All right, we're getting somewhere here.
Is that a tooth?
Yep, definitely a tooth.
Oh my goodness.
Get that out of there. Get out of here, tooth. Ah! It could be one of mine, actually. Hold on. Let me check real quick. I'm doing pretty good this morning. So you got to check. When you get older, you got to check on these things. You know? Did I lose a tooth? Did I not lose a tooth? Nothing on that one. Still a good looking piece, right? Mm-hmm. I'm not seeing any gold, but I'm assuming that we'll find some just by the... Gosh, this looks like gold, right? Maybe not. It's losing some of its... See how that's losing some of it right there? I don't know.
I can't see nothing.
Can't see nothing. All right. That one we're going to say is not anything. Then we'll move to this one right here. That one does have like a circle and a dot in it, which doesn't really mean much. And then you have this back here, which is also another circle and a dot. Probably like a maker's mark or something. We'll test the diamonds on that one. You said this one's probably sterling? Mm-hmm. Yep, sterling with Italy. It's got a crink in it though. See it?
Oh, yeah.
Can you get that out? Probably. I think I just got it out.
Yeah, sometimes they
come out.
Sometimes they don't.
Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't. It's early. It's like 6 o'clock in the morning. This is sterling silver. I doubt that they're going to be real diamonds, but we will go ahead and clean them and test them. But that's not bad. And then this right here just looks like a big hunking piece of necklace, right? I mean, right here, probably got 50, maybe 100 bucks, honestly, yeah. Just between all of those. And then, what are these little guys? What are these? Oh, they're like, look at that. Oh, we could definitely sell these for probably 20 bucks each. See the butterfly with the cut inside the...
Oh, yeah.
See it? Mm-hmm. It's like a butterfly. See if you can get that in the light a little bit better, maybe. And then this one is a hummingbird. Check this one out.
Oh, yeah.
That one is super cool. That's probably 40 bucks right there. Yeah. Howard Miller. I think that's a watch. No. Or a clock. I thought Howard Miller made clocks. It is a clock. Check that out.
What?
Yeah,
I've never seen anything like that.
Me neither, because I'm not understanding what you're doing with it. You ain't put
really good condition.
Yeah, you're not putting it in your pocket or anything, right? Like, here, you take a look at that. Is it working? Howard Miller. Let's see what
heavy.
Yeah, I think it's solid brass, I would think. Direction for Howard Miller quartz alarm clock. Huh. Made in Japan, printed in Japan. So, cool little clock right there. Maybe 20, 30 bucks. I have to look it up. I'll be throwing up the sold comps the best that I can. So, like, it's brand new. I don't think it's ever been out of the little box. And you get the little box. So
until now.
Until now. It's been out of the box now. What is... Stuff is in there. That's a good sign. Stuff is in there. Stuff is in there. Okay, stuff's in there. We got stuff everywhere. It's good. That's a Zippo, I think, or some sort of lighter. There's a little hat in here.
That's cute.
That's real cute. That is super cute. That's a good looking hat. We can put that on Willard. Oh, I put it on Daniel. Daniel, Girl Scouts. Probably not worth a whole bunch. This is some sort of lighter maybe or something. What's that?
It's a brush.
brush for your face, for the women,
Yeah.
for the y'all's makeup. Is that what that is? I don't know nothing. What do you want to go through first? Just let's do this. The ring.
Okay.
Something I think is in it. Oh, that looks like gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, that. Gold has a certain look to it. You know what I'm saying? Looks like gold. No, I don't think it is. I can see it starting to tarnish. See it?
Oh yeah.
Wow, are these
The
all?
earrings.
I'm gonna say no to all that. Nope.
Sometimes the earrings you have to be careful because on the little stem here,
Yeah.
it'll say it really, really small right here. So make sure when you're looking at like possible gold to also take a look at this to see if there's any markings. And this one, I'm gonna say does not have any.
This one does have a marking on it. Can't see what it says. See the circle and the dot? That's the same thing with the other one. So we're gonna say no on gold there. What do we got going on here? A lot of little things. Oh, these would sell super good on your whatnot show. These are like little lizards.
Oh yeah.
They're cute. That's probably 20 bucks right there. I'm not seeing any precious metal though. Now see how that says something there, and see the clasp, the double clasp? That means it's something. They don't do fake stuff. We've been learning clasps. Very seldom do you have this clasp and it's not something good. You see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, because we've been doing jewelry for a while. And a lot of times this is going to be gold. We're just going to have to find the marking on it. It does have a marking, a small marking on that little piece. So we'll look it up, but that might be worth 50 bucks. And then you have this one, which is an old stretchy bracelet. They're not worth a whole bunch, but you do sell them on your whatnot shows. This one looks like it's, yeah, that's just poured. Uh-oh. Yep, I'm not seeing anything there, just costume jewelry. And then this one says joy. That's what we have today, whole bunch of joy. And then these little guys here.
An angel.
A little angel. And you also sell pins, so probably not a whole bunch of things going on there. Not finding as much gold. When we first opened that, it looked like a lot of gold, but not finding a whole bunch. But we can still sell this stuff for sure. Just an old lighter. It's missing some stuff. It's like bedazzled weird. That'd be crazy if they were all diamonds. We'll test them. Seriously doubt it. Now some of that stuff did come in 14 karat gold, like all the old stuff, but I doubt that that's 14 karat gold. Let's go ahead and look in this box. It's like a little case, but its face fell off. Your face fell off. There's some old pills in there. Like that pill has, I wouldn't take it. Whatever that is, probably would not take that. These are those.
Yep. The clip-on earrings.
The clip-on earrings. These would probably sell with that necklace. Made in Germany. And we know that they're the old ones, so they're probably worth 20 bucks, probably, somewhere around there. All right, what do we got going on in here? Uh-oh, are you stuck? Come on, Smith Kendra. Oh, your thing is, now I'll never get it off. Open sesame. That's where I stabbed myself.
Yeah.
Everybody look away.
Or pop your knife.
Come on. Work with me, bend and push. It's full of something. There we go, we got something. We got motion. We got motion in the ocean. Work with me. I'm starting to sweat already. Whoa.
Whoa.
Nothing is sticking out at me as like super good right off the bat, right?
This is.
This? What we got going on there? Let me open it up real quick. Is it open? I think it's like a little locket. Why can't I open anything up in this locker? It's like the locker. Thailand.
Sterling.
Where does it say Sterling?
I thought it said sterling.
No, it says Thailand.
That's still
That
cool.
sure looks sterling, doesn't it? But I mean, I feel like they would mark it, right? So, not thinking that that's sterling. Got a cameo that's really not a cameo, because usually that stuff's made out of shell. Fresh cold cut. I have no idea what that is. I'm not seeing any. This one looks sterling right here. Yep. So this is sterling. That's also made in Thailand. So this part right here, sterling, and so is that. See that? Ain't untangling it. So we'll just work around it. Okay, that's some of these old pins and brooches. This is Jerry's? What is that thing? That'll sell.
That's cute.
That is cute. All right, so I mean, not like gold, but I mean,
there's some sterling in there.
yeah, there's some sterling. Might be $100 worth of stuff here. I know that seems probably high, but we just had a show, and you did really good.
This is sterling, and that's a bracelet.
Good, yeah. So definitely $100. The sterling, we sell sterling really, really, really good. What is this right here? That's Avon, old Avon.
Mm-hmm.
And old Avon sells for us for 20 bucks. So definitely another $100 in stuff for sure. Not, again, what we were thinking when we first started opening that thing, but I don't think these things have been open for 50 years. All right, now these are in little containers. There's actually a treasure chest.
Oh my goodness.
We got some stuff here. Get out of there. All right, still got that. Don't let me forget that thing. All right, we got some rings. Boop, bop, beep. Nope, not seeing anything there. This says Avon. Avon right there, right? And then, see, that says 14 karat, but there's no way that that's 14 karat, right? Because
Could be just dirty.
Actually, you're right. Maybe it is just dirty. Yeah, I think that might just be super, super dirty. And then you have like a little locket here. These lockets are so hard to open. It's like a double locket type of deal.
Oh, that's cool. I've never seen one of those before.
It opens this way, then it opens this way.
Huh.
That's pretty neat, right?
That is neat.
And then you got a little penguin, some sort of name. I think that's actually sterling. And then you got a class ring here. We moved outside because we couldn't see nothing. All right, well, I'm not seeing anything. If you peruse around real quick, are you seeing anything that's stepping out in your brain as... Now, when we go through this stuff...
Oh, that's gold.
Like right there, that says 14 karat. Like I was just going to say, when we start going through this stuff a little bit better, we usually find gold. Mm-hmm. And it doesn't take a lot of gold to get up to $100 or something like that, or even more. This feels like this would be gold. It's broken. Nope, not. So, I don't know. There's a lot of sterling in here. There's a couple rings.
This ring says it's sterling.
Yeah, I mean, like that ring right there on your show is going to go for at least 40 or 50 bucks. This one right here, sterling, but it's broken. So definitely, I would say this is going to be another, like these are old pearls. See that clasp? So I'm thinking another 150 bucks in there, because once you start going through it, there will be like gold in here. We already found one piece, so all right.
Yeah, there's a lot of sterling in there.
Yeah, a lot of sterling, not a whole bunch of gold, but definitely a lot of sterling. Mm-hmm. Now we got what's in here. Oh, it's a like a set. I'm gonna guess that's pretty old too, right? Mm-hmm. And then it has like this piece here, and all right, that's definitely gonna sell probably for, as long as all the pieces are there. That's a nice vintage piece. That's probably 50 bucks. So how much were you at? Like 100, 200, 300, 400? That might be $500 in jewelry. What do you think?
Yeah.
500? Mm-hmm. I know it seems high, but once we start going through it and selling it and seeing if there's any gold in here, again, it's easily 500s. That ain't too shabby. What we'll do is go ahead and put this back in that box and continue on. Alrighty, moving on. Looks like we have maybe some antique toys.
He's dusty.
He is dusty.
He's cool.
That's the bottom of him. What are the chances that he works?
Let's try him out. Nothing?
No. We'll work on him.
Yeah.
He'll probably start playing here in a second. He probably hasn't played in a long time. All right, then you have something good, something. What?
Is that where the little thing? Wasn't that?
The Harmony Kingdom stuff?
Oh no.
Yeah.
That's Good Fairies.
Good Fairies.
That looked like Harmony Kingdom.
It's like Goodfellas. I think this goes in this probably. So Harmony Kingdom, that definitely does not go in there. But they had a lot of these back in the day, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Like Harmony Kingdom may have knocked off somebody else.
Maybe.
Japan made. Looks like a Hummel. I don't think it is, right? I'm not seeing anything that looks Hummelish, or they usually put Hummel on them, but they have very Hummel looking faces. If that makes any sense. Another box. Now this stuff right here, after we,
music box?
and when we clean it up, made in Japan, even if it doesn't work, some of y'all still like this stuff on our Whatnot shows. So these will end up on there, even if they're broken, they don't work because they're older, but I will definitely clean them up and, oh man, is that a doll?
Ooh, it's white.
Huh? Wait a second. Are you my child? We got the same haircut. Now some of these old dolls can be worth some good money, so we'll definitely have to look these up, because if they're like real old, whew, that one's crying. Getting scarier as the second. Big Lots, can't be that old, they're wrapping in Big Lots stuff. That guy, hanging out, doing something. Then you have another doll here. Is this Elvis? Oh, it's, what's his name? Charles.
Is that his name? He's missing his hat.
Missing his hat. Do you have your hat, buddy? Yes, you do.
Yes!
There he is. This hat's got some damage to it, but that's got to be fairly old. I don't know how you would even date this guy. You want to go on a date? Where would you like to go? Want to go out to dinner? Not that type of dating. Oh, okay, sorry. But maybe take a Google lens of his face and see what comes up. This one is just moldy, mildewy, fairly scary. And the thing is that some of these old dolls seriously can be worth some good money. Look at this one. She's ready to looking like New York. This one I think just made a noise. What is going on here? Is that a puppet?
Oh, he's scary.
Oh, he's actually like really old. He's a, if his mouth moved, I would literally die. If he just went, because I'm pretty sure that was in a scary movie.
Yeah.
Look at his clothes.
100%.
I mean, he looks like, he's got that patina. He might be worth some dough, actually. I'm not 100%. We'll have to do some Google lenses of him. He is the real deal, though. You can tell he's old, and people are probably like, get that thing out of my face. So we got that going on. All right, guys, you go back in here. We're going to pretend like we didn't see you. And then just shove you all in this box.
Not your child.
Yeah. Help her. Some of that stuff we'll look up. Some of it will have nightmares on it tonight. Mostly probably just the nightmares. Did I just pack my glove in there? Oh my goodness. The dolls are stealing my stuff already. Give me that. It's the one that was my child.
Oh my goodness.
She took my hat. Not my hat. All right, moving on. What do we got going on here? Oh, golly, that's heavy. Shouldn't have picked that up with my back. Got some metal. Metal's fun. Bench grinder. Actually, I need one of those pins. I was looking for one of these yesterday, so I'll go ahead and keep that. And then you have little bench grinder guy. Probably not worth a whole bunch of money. It is like a plastic housing type of deal. Whoa. Looks like what?
A cool tool.
Yeah, I think that's for like masonry work. Probably not the coolest tool. Probably a lot of hard work goes into that. Little vise. Not seeing a name brand on it. If it said a name brand, it'd be much more expensive. You got some hammers in here. Got some horseshoes. Got another hammer. The hammer's actually bent. You're doing some pretty hard labor if you're bending that hammer. Got a speed square, big old C-clamp from Ampro. Nothing we can't live without, I'll tell you that. So not much in that box. All right, those two are empty, and this one says Lego on it.
Lego.
Lego my ego.
Huh.
It probably weighs like 40 pounds, maybe 100 pounds. Well,
Legos.
that's a lot of Legos. Is right. How do you sell such a Lego? What do they smell like?
Old Legos.
Old Legos? They're just in, now if they're vintage Legos, see, they're not all Legos. That one doesn't say Lego. These are Legos. All right, that might be the only box that's not. Now this is where you're looking for these guys. Like, not that guy, but I don't know what that guy is. But like the minifigs, if these are like old.
Oh, this is her training guy.
Really?
So she's like training, and this is her, yeah.
Oh. So you're looking for minifigs, and really like the old minifigs when it comes to Star Wars are worth a lot of money. Ooh. All right, he's got a whole bunch, you see? They separate the minifigs out, so I don't know if they were selling them or something, but we'll look through them. You can sell Legos by the pound. It almost looks like that's what they were doing. See how everything is separated?
Yeah.
So you have like some little stuff that's separated. There's always like a dime in Legos. And then they have like the colors separated here. We'll probably throw this whole thing in our, like, look at all that down there. It's just all Legos and tires and stuff. So we're gonna probably throw this stuff in our booth for, I'm gonna honestly, like 150 to 200 bucks. We'll make sure they're all Legos. That's probably 40 pounds of Legos. I think, I don't know, 100 bucks might be a little, maybe 100 bucks for 40.
If you are interested in Legos, just message us.
Yeah, we can sell the whole thing to you.
Yeah.
Type of deal. All right, these are empty right here. They're two empties, and this one says Xmas. So hopefully some Christmas stuff.
Vintage Christmas?
That's not Christmas at all. It's a horse.
Of a different color.
That is a horse of a different color. What are you doing, bud? Why does your rear end look like that? That's booth. That's $10 in the booth. Get out of here, horse. Ah. All right, then you have a space meal. Space meals. That's what that look like. All right, vid cam. We'll look at that in a second. Probably not the stuff on it. Chess. Got some chess stuff. And then this right here is like a game. I have to take this out and actually look at it. All right, so this is like a chess game slash other type of game because you have like the backgammon, you have, I don't know what that is. I was gonna say Chinese checkers, but I'm pretty sure I'm wrong. I think that's Chinese checkers, and then you have all the pieces here. What is that thing?
What is that thing?
MB, Milton Bradley? Something Milton Bradley?
Other way. Oh.
Pig.
Pass the pig.
Pass the pig. What type of game is that? Somebody knows this game. We do not. Lose your points. Double. Huh, that's interesting. That's a.
We'll have to look that up.
We'll have to look that up. That's the only thing in there. Alright, then you have a Medi stem. I have no idea. Where's my knife?
Did you lose it?
Did one of them dolls take my knife? Aha, no. They will though. They'll take your stuff. You gotta watch them. 10s unit. Yep. These things are crazy. I'm telling you, people love them. In the comments, y'all love your 10s units. Again, I put it on my body and thought an electric eel was shocking me. It was absolutely terrible. That is not a video camera. Everything in here is a lie, basically. If it says something, it's not what it is. Oh, it is a video camera. Wait a second. It's a projector. Yeah, old, like not even old, just a projector, so. Not a whole bunch of money there. Yeah, somebody's head fell off.
Here, put that with
Yeah, I can put that wig on. Have some hair for the day.
Here, put that with the dolls.
Oh, gosh.
Lose it.
Yeah, get it over there. This box right here, some Kenwood stuff, just some stuff that's not worth a whole bunch of money. This was an enclosed unit, not enclosed, they're all enclosed. This was a climate controlled unit, but the thing is that it looks like at some point it wasn't climate controlled because it's like super dusty and everything. So got another box back here that says Lego. Lego my ego, says wire. All right, yeah, wire. That's what you don't want to find when you spend $2,000 on a unit, is a whole bunch of wire.
Unless it goes to something expensive.
Unless it's made of gold wire. All right, I don't know what the counter says. That's some sort of like rotary girder. I don't know.
Sounds about right.
Sounds about right. Sounds like a rotary girder. I don't know what the thing says, but I do not think that we're up to $1,000 yet. I really, 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 really don't. Now we do have all the records that we're gonna go through. When I say we got records, there's a lot of, it's a record amount of records that we have purchased, for sure. More Legos. Now we've sold these before, but we don't have all of them. Oh yeah, you do. That one's broken. These are dirty though. Man, they're like really dirty.
Outside in the dirt?
I don't know. But that is a lot of different Legos. We'll throw all the Legos actually. Is he a Lego? No. I've never seen a Lego like that in my life. They're like really dirty. I don't know what they were doing with their Legos. Did you have Legos as a kid?
My brother did.
Did he? Did he play with them in the dirt?
No.
No? All right. These people did. This one just says junk. Ron's junk. Ron, what you got going on in your junk? All right. Got some old books here. Harvard Lampoon. Anything about that? Some old books are worth some money. These are actually seeming old. I feel like these are going to be worth at least
The Lord of the Rings?
$45,000 a piece, right? Are these the real Lord of the Rings? Yeah, Lord of the Rings. This is $1.25. Can't imagine they're worth a whole bunch, but we'll set them aside to make sure we look at it. A lot of times Dad, or all the time, Dad gets all of our books. The Duke. The films of John Wayne. Probably not worth a lot there. The old VHS. Saw, is that another doll? Stop it.
There's a whole bunch of dolls.
There's a whole bunch of tiny dolls in here.
Saw.
Saw, brand new, super dirty. More of that. What do we got going on in here? Hollywood Western. Just a old Hollywood Western in there. Yep, nothing special. I don't know if you can see the dolls, but there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these. Okay. 5 of these dolls. I will say one thing about this storage unit. It has a lot of cool little boxes to open. Yeah, she might be worth money, right? She has her own little case.
Yeah, we'll have to look.
Right? And
she's got.
is that fur? You got boots with the fur?
What's in there?
Another fur hat.
Fur hat?
It has like a little certificate in there. Check it out. Go ahead and put her over here. Certificate of Authenticity. 11. It's in year 2000. Certifies that Felicia Jones. No, 1998, but they bought it in 2000. It's 25 years old. You look about 25. When you start looking about my age, 38, 30, actually, I'm turning 39, I think, this year. Is that true? Very soon? Or am I turning 38? Or is it
37?
I'm definitely not turning 37. That's 100% a lie. That is a lie.
I'm turning 37. You're turning 38.
I'm turning 39.
39.
This thing just says save on
Hard
it.
to tell.
Like, just save
When you
it.
get to a certain age, you just
forget.
don't keep up anymore.
This just says straight up, what are we saving? This is old stuff. Are these just a whole bunch of trivets? Okay, that's not a trivet, but. I don't know. Definitely not a frame. Looks like a trivet. This stuff is so dirty, right? Like 1980. But this is just, that's cool. But why, I mean, the amount of time it's gonna take to clean this stuff is, oh, ladybugs.
Oh, ladybugs.
These are all old. Probably real old stuff here. Don't criticize the coffee. You may be old and weak yourself one day. That's actually funny. I'm gonna give it to my dad. Don't tell him. Nah, yeah, probably. What does this one say? Thank you for the bird they sing. Thank you for God for everything. There you go. Amen to that. And then you got, what is this? Another little hook thing. This is all like cast iron stuff. That, I mean, we have to clean it, but it would definitely sell for probably $10 a piece. Independence Hall on that one. Look at the rooster. That's pretty cool, right? Mm-hmm. Then you have a brass trivet there of some sort. I wonder, this probably couldn't put it in a, I'm thinking about putting that in the dishwasher, but it probably wouldn't come clean. We're thinking about getting a steam cleaner for things, like a big steam cleaner. Is that Sterling? Nope, not Sterling. Just an old trivet.
It has a name on it.
It does have a name on it, yep. If you could zoom in on that maybe. On the name.
Manning Bowen.
Seems expensive.
Quality.
That is quality Manning Bowen if I've ever seen it before. And then you got two more, basically. Just a whole bunch of old trivets. Hot plates. I'm a big fan of them, but these need some definite work. What we're gonna do is go ahead, clean this mess up, and continue on. Super heavy, and this is super sticky. I think we can cut this. One time I cut the lid or the strap on a hat thing. People said I was an idiot. Little turntable. New comb. It just fell apart. Maybe that's why it was, stop it. Oh, I think it's made to come off actually. Check it out. So it's a Newcomb RT12 CP. We'll look it up, but the chances of that thing working is probably the chances of Daniel coming to work today. Slim to none. All right, what do we got in this thing? Good grief, it's heavy. Whoa, ah. I have no idea what's in here, but it is like, it weighs 50 pounds. Probably shouldn't smell that. I don't know what that is. It's, I was gonna say it sounded like a mag. It is. It's like a brand new, that's how they shipped it. It's like a magazine for a gun. Huh. It's interesting. Here's another one. Man, what round is that taking? Look at this side. It's like a big fat round.
Yeah. What?
Wake up, everybody. Time to get to make the, okay, come on. There's no markings on this thing. All right, so here's another one. The same as that one, but that's a big old fat round right there. Might be like a 308 maybe? I don't know. Here's another one right here. Okay. It has G3HK on it. It's a 381, so it was made in 81, but it doesn't have the, sometimes I'll have it up here what it is. They're in really good condition. I don't know if you're gonna be able to sell them online because they're over 10, over 10 rounds. So this feels like it's gonna be a whole bunch of rounds. Yep, gosh, are these 4570s? No, these are 45 Colts. Whole bunch of them, and then there's some 410s at the bottom. We don't even own a 410. I think 410 shotguns are neat. All right, got a ton of ammo here. It could be pretty good. Ammo's expensive. Thing is, how do you get rid of your ammo? Right? You can't sell it online. Now we got some 12 gauge shotguns, so we just got us some 12 gauge shotgun. That right there is probably 40 bucks in 12 gauge shotgun, maybe more than that. They're bird shot. They're not no high brass.
Now, would you trust them sitting in a storage unit?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I would.
They don't like, go bad?
Nah, they wouldn't go bad. They yeah, that's fine.
Really?
Primer's probably pretty good on it. See, some of these, see the difference between the brass here? This is a hotter load. See how that's got short brass on it? This is high brass. This one's even a hotter load probably. See the difference? And this one's a 12 gauge, made in USA. Got some decent little rounds in here for sure. Good target stuff for us, for the shotguns. All right, now we don't have any 45 Colt, and that's what that is. These are all salsa, thick and chunky. Thick and chunky. There's still some salsa left over.
Oh my goodness. That
guy just put his stuff in here. Yeah, I would say that these are still good. Ammo, it takes a lot for...
He was putting that on his taco?
Probably. I want to meet this guy. This dude was just straight up eating guns and bullets for breakfast.
Tomato.
All right. Yeah, we got all types of stuff. Are these all 410s? We might have to buy a 410 shotgun just to shoot the ammo. Now, we don't have... These are 44 Magnum. These are expensive rounds. That round right there probably costs 75 cents to $1. Maybe more than that. Again, but I don't know how we would sell it because you can't sell it online. I don't know if you're gonna like go to a pawn shop and sell a ton of ammo, but I mean, there's a lot of money in ammunition here. A ton of money. That's probably, I don't know how much 410 is. That's probably 50 bucks in ammo. Ammo is no longer cheap. We used to buy ammo all the time, like lots of ammo. And it just got super expensive. And we still buy it, but now we're just complaining about more. Yeah, probably a bird. I mean, a duck hunter. Now that one right there, she's no good. That's been in the water.
Yeah, I would not use that.
I would not trust that one. But the rest of these that look all good, yeah, these are all good shotgun shells. That's probably $50 to $100 worth of shotgun shells right there. Will not be sold though. We will keep them. And in the state of South Carolina, you basically keep whatever you find. If you do find a gun, it is smart to call the police to have them run the number, basically. But ammunition, these are all mags.
Now, can we sell mags?
You can, but they have to be a certain capacity. So I think these are over the capacity that you can sell on eBay type of deal. It's a HK gun. All my gun people, what is that? I don't know what gun it goes to. My sister would know. I could just shoot her a picture of one of these and she would know exactly what these things go to. I'm assuming they're going to be worth some money though. Just trying to figure out how to sell them is the hard part. There's probably $100 in mags here, maybe more. And then you have like these guys. 308. Is that what I said? These are expensive rounds. All right, so these are 308 rounds, and that's the mag. So now we just got to find the gun it goes to. But the capacity is still going to be over 10. So I'm thinking that you still can't. It's an HK gun. I don't know. Somebody in the comments, I'll be looking specifically in the comments to tell me what gun this goes to. But there's 20 rounds there, right? So you got 2, 4, 6, 8. So there's 8. Man, that's probably $80 to $100 worth of bullets. And then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11 at 10. That's another 110 bucks. Put in a little bit more money for all. That's a lot of money, and there's probably $500 in ammunition here. Now, again, we got to figure out how to sell it. That's the hard part. Now, we probably could go to, there's a pawn shop up the street now, isn't there? And we could go walk in there with these and say, hey, how much you give me for them? Give me some credit. We can even do store credit, because if we did store credit, we could then sell what we get. You know what I'm saying? We could look around and sell what we find in there online. So that's actually a nice little bag right there, probably 5 hundos. Put it at the bottom. We might have just hit 1,000, not 100% sure, but.
How long does she have that set?
Did she really?
I think she might still have it.
She does like lighthouses. What is this thing?
That is not what.
That is not lighthouses.
Is that a carousel?
This is definitely a carousel. from Mr. Christmas. A Mr. Christmas carousel we have here. All right, that's this does look cool. There it is right there.
Oh, wow.
I think it's definitely missing. Well, maybe it's not missing that piece. Right? It's super dirty. This is like the dirtiest unit. Not really. It's just really dusty. The chances of that thing working, it may. We'll have to plug her in and see exactly what's going on with that. And then these are all the accoutrements for it. So they probably sit on this, I'm guessing. Because there's like little holes and everything. Something's broke. Maybe, I don't know. We'll have to look it up. The Mr. Christmas Carousel. We'll see exactly how much that thing goes for. We've brought out some boxes. This one says music box on it. I think it's just a big music box. Just one. I gotta watch cutting into these. The other day I cut into something and actually ripped it open. I've got some styrofoam, so they must have liked it. Oh, cool. It's a whole bunch of music boxes. We've sold that piano for 20 bucks if it works. This styrofoam, so annoying. All right, got some decent looking music boxes in here. I think they all have been macaw. Get it? There's a macaw. Do you think it works? She was spinning. All right, so the macaw works. Now I gotta go put it somewhere so we don't hear it for the rest of the... I'm gonna go put this in Daniel's room. Oh, styrofoam. We're not gonna wind up anymore because next thing you know, we'll just have a whole bunch of music boxes around. It's actually like a
box.
Yeah, a box.
Or a bag.
Yeah, like a bag. That's not a box. Then you have some unicorns in here. His horn is broken. Oh. Poor little unicorn. Then you have, what are these things called?
It's like a carousel horse.
Carousel horse. Another music box here.
Another carousel horse.
Another carousel horse. They must have collected them. Here's another piano. Assuming this doesn't work because all it's gut. Oh, it's a
jewelry box.
It's just a little jewelry box. Yeah, that's kind of cool. And then you have another horse here. What is that? Somebody's rubbing and racing out there. And then you have another horse. That's a horse of a different color. All right, so a lot of horses here. We're gonna throw all the horses back in here. They can roam around later on. Maybe find that guy's horn. All right, what do we have here? We have, what is in that bag? Got this guy. I'll let you take a look at him when I get this out. Whoa, calm down. What is all this? These are pencil sharpeners. This is the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life. Look at this. You're like, hey, what is that? Boom, pencil sharpener.
That's actually pretty neat.
Yeah, they're all like cast iron pencil sharpeners. Every single one of these. And there's like look at this one. Never have I. We gotta look up vintage pencil sharpeners. Hold on. We might have. The macaw is still over there macawing. All right, let's go on eBoo real quick. Vintage
Grandfather clock.
Pencil sharpener. All right, so these would be die cast. These are all die cast vintage pencil sharpeners. There's a big lot of them listed for $400. Now, if they sell for that much, okay, they do sell. Old rare pencil sharpeners. That one sells for a lot. 70, I don't think we have 70 of them. These are definitely the die cast ones. Okay. Ours are in pretty rough condition though. There's another one right there, 100 bucks. We might have $100 in pencil sharpeners. That one looks really cool. I like these.
It's a sewing machine.
Little sewing machine. I would have never thought. I mean, this one's listed for a little cannon. Do you sharpen the pencil in the cannon? No. What? What type of rip-off is that? This is listed for 20 bucks.
Oh.
It's probably, I would say, not worth $20. You have that one right there. That one's made in Hong Kong. Yeah, these are all die cast. Yeah, look at that saddle. You got a saddle there, and then you have these. I think are actually pretty neat. The little, what do they go? Torches, old school torches. What is this guy? That's a fireplace.
Oh, that's cool.
Grandfather clock. This one's missing the sharpener. Now that's just a barrel. You could fish in it. You know what you can do with this? Put fish in it and shoot fish in a barrel. Got a phone.
My little house thing that I have.
Yeah, here's another one right here.
Yeah.
And then you got a cannon. That one's missing the sharpener. Okay, we might have, generously, because these are in rough condition, 100 bucks. Wouldn't you agree? Oh, we're missing the best one. He stayed in here. It's an alligator. Souvenir of Florida. You're missing your sharpener, bud. And your, yeah, just your sharpener. Is that Nat? Get out of here, Nat. Okay, that's actually pretty cool.
So which one's your favorite out of this?
Probably the rooster. Nah,
That's what I was thinking.
I like the chicken and the rooster, but I do like these. I think these are cool.
Yeah, those are.
We'll actually sell these on Whatnot together as a group,
This
and
one's
then
really neat too.
yeah, we actually have a whole bunch of neat ones. We probably won't clean them up either if we sell them on Whatnot. We'll just go ahead and sell them like as is, and then
Turn that. Does that?
to change something.
I don't know.
Let's take a look. Yep, does nothing. It's very, very, I can feel it's kind of delicate. Kind of like me. Now it does open up.
Ah,
So that's pretty cool.
that is cool.
So old die, so there's some money in these if you find the right one. Now, it doesn't look like we have the right one that's worth 200 bucks, but there is one out there worth 200 bucks, rare. I'm telling you, there is a market for anything on eBay. Seriously.
This kind of like.
Makes you want to get a pencil and sharpen it?
No, it kind of makes me want to get into collecting like pencil sharpeners, like really cool pencil sharpeners.
I'll tell you right now, you have one of the best head starts ever in the world. Because I don't know if you ever find that many in that one place again.
I would want to go out and find them in the wild.
Yeah, you got to find them in the wild. All right, this one says Hard Rock glasses. So I'm assuming these are just going to be Hard Rock glasses. The wind feels good today. It's a little breezy out here. We thought it was going to be super hot, which it should be. Hard Rock Park, Myrtle Beach. Now, Hard Rock Park is no more. This was a short stint in Myrtle Beach. This is the one that was on Fantasy Harbor and ended up going belly up within like a year or two, like back in the day. Remember?
Oh yeah, I'm thinking of Hard Rock Cafe.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a whole...
What was the Hard Rock Park?
Fantasy Harbor. Right across the bridge. There's the malls over there. Mall 1, Mall 2, Mall 3.
Yeah.
This was wrapped up, or the paper, 20 years ago. And I'm gonna say that the Hard Rock Park was somewhere around then. It was 20 years ago, which is pretty crazy because I understand now. When I used to talk to older folks, they'd be like, the 20 years goes by fast. And I was like, yeah, right. When I was 16, nothing was going by fast. Now, I'm turning 45 soon. I was just turning 39, but I mean, I've been in this locker for a while. We have a generator in here. It's really heavy. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see it from there? It is a Champion Global Power Equipment Multi-Purpose Generator. There is a 42% chance that this thing works. It's full of gas. I wonder if it's locked up. She ain't locked up, so she probably works. So that right there, I mean, if you buy a small generator nowadays, I don't know, what are they, 100 bucks, 200 bucks? Who knows? Say what? We got skeeters out here? All right, what do we got going on here? You gotta watch the skeeters. They tend to do that. Got a chess piece. Pirates of the Caribbean chess. And looks like they're in here.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. Huh. Never have I ever seen one of these. I don't think there's gonna be a lot of money here if they're made of like marble or glass. Who's the king?
And that's...
No, that's the king right there. That's the main character. Who's the queen?
David Jones. No,
the queen.
David Jones. David Jones? What's
the queen is that guy.
The queen?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, right there. See it?
Oh, that you're talking about the queen.
The pieces. I got what you're saying. Did you get what I was putting down there? All right. We have a 4-way bass, realistic type of speaker. That might be worth something. Probably 10 or 20 bucks. Got a cool looking boxes in here. Hopefully they're full of stuff. Got a nice wooden box here. You would hang on like a wall, maybe for keys or something. Empty, 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 empty. Might as well be empty. All right, that's not terrible. Hold on. We have, this says money box on it. We'll go ahead and leave that one to the last. Money box. All right.
That thing's full of money.
That would be insane. We've never found large quantities of cash before. This is actually pretty cute with the little trout.
That is cute.
I mean, that's definitely Booth, or that could be Whatnot. Look at its little feet.
Oh, they're little
Pine cones. Look at that.
That's really cool.
Yeah, that could be Whatnot for 10 or 20 bucks. For sure, as long as the little pine cones don't break off. All right. We got something in here. I can hear it rattling around. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Okay, well, I heard something rattling. Oh, scissors. Interesting. All right. Probably not a whole bunch there, but some of these old boxes still sell for us. Like, seriously. All right. Oh, chickens. See, they like roosters too. Empty. Oh, man. It's okay. The box probably 10 bucks.
Yeah.
Hand painted. Old rooster box. This thing has a name on it. Gosh, it's heavy. Oh, it's a chess set, I think. What's it say? Can't read nothing. I have no idea.
Just a squiggly
Just a squiggly line. Don't feel bad. Nobody can read that. All right. Yeah.
And it opens up like this.
Okay. There's the
What is that?
these are pawns. And like that's the king, that's the queen.
Oh.
It's just a cool looking, it almost looks like a modern chess set that might be worth something though. It could be some sort, it was made in China though. All right,
Money box.
let's look in the money box. Ready?
What is that?
That is not a money box. Why would you lie like that? Everything else has been exactly right. And this is a digital streaming network in it from 1942. All right, well. Yeah, you win some, you lose some. All right, what do we got going on here? We got 3 more boxes left, and then we will have all of the records. These look like more brass candle holders. I mean, they might end up in the booth, honestly, right? Wouldn't you think?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I'm not, some of it, if it's smaller, we'll sell it on Whatnot. What do you think they got going on in here that they want it to keep so...
Campbell soup.
Campbell soup.
Campbell Kids.
Campbell Kids. Yep, that's the only thing in here. Oh, no, there's another one. And another one. Oh, then you have the spoons. So you got the whole set. They're from 2001. All right. Oh, big old spoon here. Ooh, that looks like it's plate. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything on there saying sterling, but it's a good looking ladle. I mean, you can probably get a Velociraptor to come after you with that thing. And then, what do we got going on in here? Look at that. That's neat. Oh, wrong way. Oh, they're cute. They're like little miners. That's really cute. Then you have another little statue. And some of these little statues are going to be on our whatnot. If they're super dirty and broken, probably not so good. Like that one, it just looks really dirty, right? So I'm trying to get down to this box down here. Something may have been eating this, maybe not. Or maybe I was eating it earlier. Salt and pepper shaker. Just one. You can only you could put salt and pepper in it and have a mixture. Got a little chip on his ear. I guess that's better than a chip on your shoulder. I don't know. Maybe. Oh, his friend. His friend. All right, one more box down here. Got some candle holders here. You're a big fan of candle holders. It says it's a clock. They must have really cared about this thing. They put it in a box. It's just it is a clock. Yep, just an old quartz clock. Got a barcode on it, made in China. I'm not thinking that that's going to be worth a whole bunch. So, remember we spent $2,700. I have no idea what the counter says at this point, but we don't have many boxes left. We got some that says brass and some that says Ron. Oh my gosh. This is heavy. This thing weighs more than a little bit. All right. This just says brass. This is full of brass. This is the... Oh my goodness.
That is brass.
That is brass. Yes, it is. Like...
It's a brass unicorn.
That is a brass... Is it solid? Nah, it's hollow. But no, that's a brass unicorn. That would sell on whatnot. Hands down. Brass unicorn? Come on now. Have you ever seen one before? No. A unicorn? No. Bedpan, something in it. Mirror, old brass mirror. Yeah, some of this stuff probably has some value. Brass doesn't have a whole bunch of value. Look at this thing. Whoa. Now this, if this is legit.
That's neat.
That is neat. Yeah, that's old, I think. Railroad, maybe? Who's the guy that did the lamps that were telling them the redcoats were coming? Everybody just said it but us. It's hard to think all the time.
What is that?
I don't know. We're gonna get to it though. It's a mini spittoon. That's what that is. That right there is a mini spittoon. Got another candle holder. We'll probably glaze over the candle holder since we have. This was a bell at one point, and then they just put a washer in it. It's still kind of belling. Not a whole bunch. A lot of brass. You know, my dad would look at this. He'd be like, I want to shine all of this up. Every single piece in here. All right, this is another brass unicorn. Yeah, all the little pieces of brass, that one was actually solid. Will probably end up on whatnot, for sure. You have a little brass snuffer for the candles. That is pretty neat. That's an old, cool looking one. I just never seen so many candle, and they used all these candle holders. That's the thing. Like all these are used. There's something in there. There ain't no way. There's no way we're getting that out. I'd get a pair of tweezers or something.
We had tweezers.
I think.
Yeah, I would just leave it in there.
Just leave it in there. It's a solid piece of brass though. All right, little angel snuffer looking thing. I mean, just gobs of candle holders. Wakama Brass Works, handcrafted, made in India. I think a lot of brass is made in India. Like all this older stuff. These are things you put on the wall.
Put flowers in them.
Could definitely put flowers in them, 100%. And they're actually kind of cool because they have the old skeleton key. You know, just a little added decor to you. You know,
That's where you hang it.
I know, but it looks, oh yeah, but it looks like a skeleton key for added decor purposes.
Oh, okay.
We have a mask in here.
Oh no, that's cool.
It's solid, feel it, it's like super heavy.
Oh wow.
Man, I mean just tons. That is neat. I mean, like, when I say all this is mostly
candlesticks.
Yeah, like even the Aladdin thing. Is that? What are these big boys down here? Look at that one.
That's cool.
Now this one's made in China. It's the only one I've seen that's a little bit different. Right? I mean.
Is that a Dragonfly?
Oh, down here? This is from
A Dragonfly candle holder.
a Dragonfly candle holder. It is from made in Taiwan, San Pacific, San Francisco.
That's really neat.
That is neat. And then you just have, is that termite damage? That's what termites look like, right? Is that supposed to look like that, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
Like to make it look old?
Yeah.
Because it's definitely not old. And the rest of it in here is just a whole bunch, seriously, of, now that's like a vase, but the rest of it's candle holders. So we got one more box left and then the solar panel thing. Last box, then we'll go into the other stuff. What is that? Why are you putting, it's an interesting box.
That is an interesting box.
What are you saving? We haven't ran into any clothes. Are these like fancy clothes? Or are they straight out of Gator Nation? Yeah, Forest Brook High School. That's not that old, I don't think. Harry Potter. They were Harry Potter collectors. It's missing a piece. It's a little sword. That could probably still sell for a couple bucks, I'm guessing, right?
That's a broom.
Oh, it could be a broom. Why is it so pointy?
It's a pointy broom.
That's a pointy broom. I think it's a bookmark. I didn't really make that. It just says it, bookmark collection. I didn't know that. There's a Daniel. Daniel! It's heavy, whatever it is. Where'd my knife go? My knife is buried on here. But we've had one, so that's a solid thing right there. I mean, before we never had knives. We're really growing up doing this storage unit stuff. Let me go ahead and close it. It's just like paperwork, yeah. That almost felt like baseball cards, but it's definitely not. More Harry Potter. Oh, that's how Harry Potter started, was actually doing medieval times. Right? Then we have that belt buckle. It's pretty nice. I think you have more belt buckles here. You're really repping the Last Supper. See what I'm saying? That thing is something else. Cool looking car. Iron Man 2. That's military stuff. They bought it somewhere for $1. Actually looks like the old Civil War thing. Then you have some baseball cards. They're all 90s looking baseball cards in horrible condition. That right there is not so good when it comes to condition of baseball cards. I don't know much, but I do know that. You have some of these Gremlins. What was his name? Gizmo? Yeah, that's old Gizmo. I never watched the Gremlins, did you?
I did.
Really? What are these things? ProMark nylon brushes. What would that be for?
No idea.
They're heavy. They're so long. What? We'll have to look those things up.
Yeah.
No idea what that's for. You have a John Deere. Nothing runs like a deer. You have a horse that is a like cast iron, like die cast iron, something like that. I'm just gonna keep naming things until I figure out what it is. Got a puzzle. It is a puzzle. All that for a puzzle. Really? All right, then you got a little, more teeth. But of the shark flavor, not of the human flavor. Then you have some sort of towel. What are we working with here? Oh, Steelers. Oh, Steelers towel. It's yeah, it's rough. I opened it up and you got all of that. You got some signed baseballs here. The signature thing is hard to do. We'll try our best, but sign stuff is really difficult because we don't know nobody, you know what I'm saying? Like, these aren't our friends. We don't know their signatures. That one's just a baseball. I mean, you can throw that at each other later on.
Or sign it.
We could sign it and then put it in the storage unit and somebody would say, this is famous people. Some sort of wand, maybe? This is another type of wand. Magical wand. Last box, other than all the stuff on the inside. Again, I don't know what the counter says, but $2,700 was a stretch for this one. For sure. For sure. Had some cool stuff, though. It definitely had some neat old stuff. Oh, Pinewood Derby. Shirts and bags. We'll look at those. It's a little Pinewood Derby kit. Me and Dad was at Pinewood Derby. We built a car and we drilled out the bottom to make it lighter, and then we filled the front with lead. It's also cheating. We didn't know that at the time, I think. So, because you drill, but you drill.
Is that a real story?
Yeah, that's a real story. But then they weigh them, and ours weighed like this because the front was heavy. Because you would
get the race?
No, it's cheating. No, I did get the race, but we had to take off. Because I still remember we had like a little lead. So we drilled the bottom, we filled some with lead. We did not cover them up, but we also had like a big, heavy engine on the front of it that was lead, and they made us pop that off because it was too heavy. So, all right, so that box was just some keepsake stuff. Let's go look at these real quick. Just Forest Brook High School. So that's what we got. If you want to step inside of here, I know it's going to be a little bit dark, but I promise you after this, we're going to go inside. And it's just one box. We do have a Thunderbolt Magnum solar panel system. And I think it's in here. Yep. She's in there. So I don't know how much that costs, but it looks like, I mean, you got the converter in there. It's 45 watts. I don't know exactly how much you can run with it. Lightweight, waterproof construction. I have a feeling the battery's probably not included. If it is included, it's probably not good. But we'll look it up because we need to get you a greenhouse. And this would be the solar panels for it because I'm thinking you wouldn't be running a whole bunch of stuff in there. So what we're going to do, that ain't too shabby. We're going to go ahead and clean up and then probably change the shirt because it's hot in here. And then we're going to go through the records. We are inside, and it's definitely a lot cooler in here than it is out there, right? Mm-hmm. It's like a scorch out. It's like 110 degrees. We're not complaining, and amen for AC because it feels good in here. The reason why that went for so high, the $2,700 locker, is because of all these. These were in the picture, was hundreds and hundreds of vinyl records. You have those, these were all actually in the picture, I'm pretty sure, and all of these were not, but we're gonna flip through them. We're not gonna go through every single one of them. I haven't even counted. I'm thinking they're around like maybe 500 of them. And all of them are not in so excellent condition, right? So each of them does have some sort of price on it. So I don't know if he was trying to sell them. Maybe they owned a shop. Maybe they were I'm not thinking a yard sale. This is way too much for a yard sale. And with how much good stuff we've seen for like $2, would have sold at a yard sale. Somebody would have said, hey, I'll go ahead and give you this. Now, a lot of them, some of them are bent and warped, which means they're absolutely no good, right? But some of them are not. Now, how does this work? How are you, is this stuck in there? See, the condition is not the best, because this, I'm pretty sure, folds, is supposed to be not doing what it's doing. So a little bit of condition issues. We can work around that. And then the real thing is, what do the vinyls look like? And this one's jammed in here like you wouldn't believe. All right. So we do have the inside, and hopefully they're the vinyls that are inside of here. How does this even come out? It comes out the top. Comes out the top? Mm-hmm. Yes, it does. That's pretty clean. Mm-hmm. You got a couple scratches on it. We usually just wipe them down with just water. The biggest thing is not so much scratches, honestly, that we found, is that the warping. And that one's not warped at all. So even though the outside, this was a climate controlled unit that it was in, that's why we didn't want to leave this stuff in the trailer for a couple of days when it's 110 outside, because warping is a thing. You know what I'm saying? They start warping to another dimension. How does this work? Where's this going? It takes me 25 minutes to figure out how. If it takes me this long to do one, hopefully y'all got some snacks, because there's 500 of them. How's it?
I can't.
What is going on here, folks? What? Is that the certain way you do it? We're going to go ahead and put that one back down. All right, so you do have that. Now we'll go through, like, there's some Christmas stuff. I mean, that can't be all that great. Bob Seger, Stevie Nicks. Like I said, a lot of Stevie Nicks. All of them, as you can tell, do have some sort of price tag on them. So, I don't even know what that one is. But I'm pretty sure that we will run into, with a collection this big, we'll run into a couple, like, really gems. You know what I'm saying? What is that one? Right there. Some of the artwork on this stuff was
brown dirt.
Brown. Nobody knows. I mean, somebody knows. But this is a pretty big collection of vinyls. And most of them, I think, are the old ones, because not a lot of them have any type of barcode on them. Now, again, I don't think, like, this one's all messed up. I mean, I still think they're probably worth, on average, if they're not all messed up, what, like $10 a piece we can get, maybe? And we're thinking, if you guys would be interested, of doing just a big whatnot show.
Oh, of records.
Of records. Just one huge whatnot show of records. We would have to go through them and make sure, like, we're starting getting into, like, some warping here. But see how, like, this is warped? And then you take this out, and let's see if this is warped. No. A little bit on the side here. But we could, no, that looks pretty good, don't it?
I don't know, it's hard to tell.
Hard to tell, but we could easily play these on our record player and see if they work, if there's any type of thing. So we could say that they are, you know, REO Speedwagon. I mean, all the good, look, REO Speedwagon. So what are you thinking? The Bee Gees. It's like there's more of the Bee. I mean, there's just so many of these. So I'm thinking that we do just a big, huge, all-record whatnot show.
Yeah.
Like just a ton of them. That's just one tiny portion of this. I mean, there are... Now, I think that you're supposed to do these standing up, because that's how they were. Now, y'all let me know, because I've been standing them up, but we got to kind of like keep them so they don't warp. That's the thing, is that we can't... Warpage is not the friend. How in the world? Why would you put this with twine?
What is that back there?
Oh, it's a little cutter. Nice. I'll take my cutter back. What movie is that from?
I don't know.
Really? You don't know what I'll take my cutter back from? I'd be impressed if somebody got it. It's a very small, very small quote in a very long movie. All right, got another one. It's the only ones that were twined up. I think these were in the back of the unit. And all of them are in there, which is another thing. I was kind of worried that they would be, now some of these are doubles, that some of these would have been like, you like Fleetwood Mac, don't you? No. Yeah, there you go. You can pick any of these out, you know that, right? Just think about that. You could have the biggest Skinner first ladder. These are all good names though. You know what I'm saying? They're not like Christmas records, and they're not, they have every Leonard Skinner record out. Actually, I just made that up because I have no idea how many there are. There's another one there. I'm thinking there's 500 records. I really do. And at $10 a piece, but say 100 of them are all messed up. This was 59 cents at one point. Like, they were definitely not buying these at like the Goodwill. This was $1 at one point. And these are all the old ones. So we can probably move like this thing up here and we can flip through them. The thing about vinyl records, they're heavy. No wonder people went to MP3s, an iPod.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
An iPod is way, try to move that thing, just push it.
How are we gonna go through these in here?
Try to push that thing.
Yeah.
It's heavy. Well, what I was thinking is I was gonna go ahead and move like a couple like this, and then I'll put them here, then we can flip through them type of deal. Like, see how this one has got some water damage to it? So we'd have to make sure. See, the vinyls though look good on the inside, don't they? Mm-hmm. Like,
it's a little dusty. Just
a little dusty. And honestly, a little dust. That's now these are not people that we listen to, right? I mean, we listen to some of their songs, I guess. Neil Diamond, no idea what that is. I'm trying to read fast and upside down. That is not going to happen.
You know who would know?
Who?
What's the girl off Gilmore Girls? Lane?
Lane, yeah. That's old Johnny Cash. Billy Idol. The only Billy Idol I know is the one off of Wedding Singer. Oh, Willie Nelson. You like Willie Nelson, don't you?
Some of the songs.
Hank Williams, Greatest Hits. We put some country on. Johnny Cash and June Carter. We'll probably keep that one. How's that one look? We like old Johnny. That was a good, ooh, this one looks not so good. I wonder if that will play. So we'll wipe that down and see if it plays. A lot of this actually, if you watch just on the Flip Squad, we'll probably test this because I think it's good knowledge to know, like, what a record would play like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. If it looks bad.
Yeah, if it looks bad.
Clean it.
Right.
Will it still play?
Will it still play? Because the biggest thing is, that's a lot of records in there, is not scratching it, and then I think it's probably going to be pretty good to go, honestly. Like I said, we're not going to go through all of these.
Like a CD.
Yeah, like a, yeah.
Did you ever flush your CD
Top in
down
the toilet? No.
Do you ever remember hearing that though?
To do it?
Yeah.
No. Somebody told you that was a lie. Another ZZ Top, rock and roll. A lot of ZZ Top that I've never seen before. Motorhead. Like some, I mean, these are all rock, right? This is way better than, see, this is a different language. See this? Or maybe that's not a different language. Some of this stuff was overseas type of deal. That's gotta be a different language, right? Side 1, side 2. Just kidding, I can read it. That's not a different language. You just gotta squint your eyes and... Live in Japan, that's what that says. Could you read it?
No.
That's actually pretty difficult to read. All right, we'll flip through these really quick. And is anybody counting how many we got? I have no idea. Like I said, there's eagles. Another eagle. Some of them are live. Another eagle. Journey. You like Journey, don't you? REO Speedwagon. This is way better. Seriously, than like all of this being like those. And that one's pretty messed up.
Oh.
It's in there though. Oh, Johnny again. A lot of Johnny Cash. See how they all have... You think they were selling them?
I would think so.
Yeah, but for $5, you think they weren't selling for... It's hard to say that the ZZ Top wouldn't sell for $5. Because they just take a gander online real quick at this one. Let's see what their pricing is like. This is the 1983. $13 with shipping. All right. So ours is not in excellent condition. The vinyl looks good though. And I think there should be an insert, which we don't have. So maybe $5 or $6 on that one. So maybe not 10. I don't know. Old Motown. I have to figure out where that one goes. Charlie Daniel Band. I just think that there's going to be a couple in here that are going to be worth like 50 to 60 bucks. So when you do the average, I really think we'll get $10 a piece. And how I kind of guessed like how many are in here is that I was putting them in here like this, stacking them in. And then, I mean, what do y'all think? Let's keep going through a couple more. You know what I'm saying? Kayla's looking at me like, listen, people have, their eyes are rolled back in their head. But people like music.
Yeah, I did not say anything.
You did not say
I am
anything.
just holding the camera.
I am just looking at your
filming.
head. So what I was saying is that I kind of put...
My hand is cramping just a tad.
Just a tad. So I put them in here, right? And then what I was doing, people were like, stop hitting it like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 10 right there, right? Mm-hmm. So if you do like 1, so that'd be 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Could be 100 here. Could be 100, 200, 300, 400, maybe 500. That's $5,000. Now, are we gonna get 5? I don't know. Y'all tell us, is that, should have thought about picking this up. They are so heavy. So I mean like this one, see that one's in pretty bad condition. Will we be lucky to get $1 for them? Then you only got $500. If you get $2, you got $1,000. So I think on the counter, let's go ahead and put $3,500 on the counter instead of $5,000, because these are, some of these are in rough condition.
You're not showing all of them.
Oh, I was kind of glazing through a couple of them
hey,
there.
If we're going through all of them, we might as well go through all of them.
What is this one right here?
What is that?
Head east. Oh, that's cool looking. Yeah, like something like that. Like how much, what is that? Have you ever seen it? All right, so I'm thinking $3,500 for all this, maybe. Some of them are just not in so good condition. Simon and Garfunkel. It's just, I don't know. Bob Dylan. I mean, there's like a lot in here. A lot. So what we can do, we'll just go through a couple. So got the Bee Gees, got some other stuff. So all of them are not, they're not like Christmas stuff though. They're just a whole bunch of, I'm thinking that they were sold at, or maybe he bought them at that price, because it's still at $5. I feel like somebody would be scooping these up, or $2. You know what I'm saying? Like even if we put some of them in the booth for a couple bucks, I feel like with these names, somebody would buy them, type of deal. So again, $3,500. Tell me down below, is that a terrible estimate or a good estimate of what the value is on here? We got this one we already did. I think it's just, now we haven't seen a whole bunch of doubles, right? Mm-mm. So I mean, all these are just a whole bunch, but also not in the best condition, you know? Bruce Sting, who's that? The Beatles? I've never seen that one before.
No,
Not in good condition, but more Beatles stuff. The second album. A lot of Beatles stuff. Johnny Cash. We've sold that one multiple times for $30. Yep. Even in that condition. It had the inside. So, yeah, all good bands. Just the outsides are in a little bit rough condition, so we'll put those back. we'll have to make sure that they're standing up straight. 'Cause I'm thinking with that type of weight, they would also do something, right? Yeah, that one for $25. Maybe this is where all the... Is that in there? This is... All right, we're definitely getting doubles at this point, which is fine because these are good doubles. Now this one should be... Okay, so this goes in here.
Yep.
So they have the whole thing there. That's good. Now back to the $5 ones. That's what I'm saying. I think that we're gonna definitely have to go through these. Going one by one is gonna be ridiculous though. We might just do it all. AC/DC, some of them, I know some of their stuff goes for good money. If it's gotta be original, and also usually it's gotta be in really good condition to make it go high. So, although, remember that one time that we had a record that the police, that it was like, I forget what it was, but it went for like 150 bucks. And it was some random record that we just didn't know about. But I looked it up and it went for 150 bucks. So we'll flip through a couple of these. I think most of these are the backs of them.
Van Halen. I've heard of them. I don't like know them.
You don't go out to dinner with them or nothing?
No. I mean, Willie Nelson is a popular name.
That's a popular. How about
I don't
that?
know all his songs.
You don't know all his songs. Yeah. All right. Well, that's
Fleetwood
why.
Mac.
Yeah, a lot of Fleetwood Mac, and they definitely have. And again, $3. I feel like if this was anywhere recently, they would be selling these for $3.
Randy Travis. Reba.
Reba, that's keeper for you.
And Randy Travis.
You want Randy Travis? Where's he
And
at?
the Oak Ridge Boys.
Randy Travis, that's keeper for you. The Oak Ridge Boys, that'll be a keeper for you. You want all the Oak Ridge Boys? Because I got them all here. Got old Bruce. And see, a lot of doubles. See, a lot of water damage, too, on them. Black Sabbath. Aerosmith. A lot of dust coming off of these things. Should not be inhaling any of this. Right?
Oh, let's keep the Born in the USA one.
We could
Play that for 4th of July.
play it for the 4th of July. All right. Willie Nelson.
Waylon?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, those. Amelia's going to want those.
These? Mm-hmm. We'll go ahead and pull them out for her.
And that one.
This one? Mm-hmm. All right. Got another Willie Nelson there. Mount. Okay. Well, that's what we got. That's why we spent so much money on it, just to see what this was. I'm saying, I don't know what the counter says right now, but again, we spent $2,700 on this locker. A lot of this stuff will be on Whatnot. Some of it will hit eBay later on, but we do appreciate everybody watching. Remember, if you're not subscribed, subscribe, comment down below, like the video. I will always catch you on the next one.